looking at Huntington North High School, where the Class 1A championship in the Semistate was just decided a few minutes ago, and the excitement still reigns throughout the arena, and there's more to come as we bring you the 2A Semistate between the Westview Warriors and Oak Hills Eagles. Welcome, everyone. I'm Bob Nagel along with Bill Beck and Bo Hunt. Chuck Freeby missing again. He was last seen in Florida with Notre Dame baseball. Charlie, our best to you, partner, but we're excited about this one, the Class 2A Semistate. Bo Hunt, when you look at these two teams, Oak Hill comes in with 8 seniors, a lot of experience. Oh, and they have some size.
Yeah, they definitely do. They start out the season, preseason #1. They went on the road. They play some tough schedules throughout this season as well, but they have some seniors that are really going to step up. They like to play a lot of zone and really stretch that zone with the length and the size that they have.
3 or 4 guys they can count down the scores, so it's going to be a tough defensive assignment for Westview. Talk about the Warriors, what they got to do today to be successful.
Well, for the Warriors, they're a team that we thought maybe next year would be their year. Well, they're here this year. Coach Rob Yoder's got them playing very well. Yoder, Hales, Rensberger, guys that are going to step up. I like Hostel or Josh on the outside. He can open things up. If he hits a 3 from outside, he opens so much up for this team.
Well, it's going to be fun to watch. I tell you what, we're really looking forward to it. We've had a chance to do Westview a few times this season. Bill Beck, when you get to the Semistate, there's always so much drama. Great theater going on here today in the 1A Semistate. When you think about what's ahead for these two teams, really got to keep your focus.
It's all about keeping the focus, especially at the start of the game and start of the second half. You really have to be dialed in, and that's what I've always loved about Westview basketball. They don't seem to get too high, they don't get too low. They're always on a flat line, level keel, play smart basketball, and just don't get rattled.
I wish we didn't have to call the game. We could just sit and watch it. It'd be a lot of fun.
I'd buy a ticket right now, Bob.
Well, we're going to call the game for you. It's an honor for us to do it. We've had a chance, as I said, to cover Westview quite a bit this year. Looking forward to another great matchup here. We'll be back in a moment. We'll have our keys to win and our key players brought to you by the Jordan Automotive Group. That's all coming up next here in our coverage of the Huntington Semistate in Class 2A.
This is the WHME TV 46 High School Game of the Week, brought to you by Indiana Criminal Justice, IU South Bend, TCU, Jordan Automotive Group, Bethel College Admissions, Electrical Workers Local 153, Crown Trophy, JV Macri Orthodontics, Bill's Heating, Imagineering Finishing Technologies, Ruoff Home Mortgage, and the IHSAA.
TV 46 coverage of the 2A Semistate from Huntington North High School. They brought to you in part by the Jordan Auto Group. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the Jordan way to buy a car. Pre- and post-game show today brought to you by R&M Concrete in Shipshewana, your concrete and flatwork specialist. And we are looking forward to a dandy here. We just had a great 1A championship game decided here in the Semistate as Southwood edged Fort Wayne Blackhawk Christian 55-53. The place was absolutely electric. We'll show you a little bit of that in a moment or two, but right now we want to talk about the key players for the Westview Warriors. We start with Charlie Yoder. He's number 5, 6'4" sophomore. Some say he might be 6'5" by now, but he's a great scorer, he's a great leader, and he's just a sophomore. Tremendously talented young man at 6'4". Elijah Hales is alongside. He wears number 13. Elijah Hales, a 6'4" junior, excellent playmaker, very smart basketball player, and maybe a better defender than anything else. And he's going to have a key role to play here today for Westview. Bo Hunt, give us those keys to win for the Warriors.
The keys to win tonight for the Warriors. Good shots versus the zone. Oak Hill's going to try to run a kind of a matchup zone. They need to make sure they take a good shot every single time and keep the bigs away from the rim. They need to really push, get a body on somebody all the time, and work hard on the boards as well. No second chance points for Oak Hill whatsoever. Rob Yoder in his 15th year at Westview.
Yeah, it's a great reward for our kids. And anytime you get here, you just want to make the most of it. Enjoy the moment, work hard, prepare, do the best you can. I think that's what you see from our kids today. Well, they have good size. Everybody knows that. And so with that, we got to defend the high-low and protect the basket inside, but they also put 5 shooters on the floor at all times. So we got to be able to defend the line, too. They put a lot of pressure on us, on our defense, and then at the end of all that, you still got to find a way to get them blocked out because they're a really good offensive rebounding team. So we'll see if we can make enough plays to have a chance to win at the end.
Rob Yoder, outstanding coach at Westview High School. Great working with him again this year. We turn our attention now to the Golden Eagles of Oak Hill High School, located somewhere between Converse and Sweetser, down a little bit north and west of Marion, Indiana. And we look at number 23, Spencer Ballinger, a 6'5" senior, outstanding scorer, outstanding defender, and he can get inside and get it off the glass if he has to, but he's also a very good shooter for the Oak Hill Golden Eagles. Inside, their big man is Caleb Middlesworth. They list him at 6'8". Some think he's 6'9". He's already committed to play at the next level, 6'8" senior, and can do it inside. It'll be important for Westview to keep him away from the rim if they can. Bo, the keys to win now for Oak Hill.
Well, the keys to win tonight for Oak Hill Golden Eagles, push that pace. They have a lot of depth, and they want to make that difference up on the bench, getting some guys in and really pushing this pace tonight. Score in the half court. Westview's going to make them try to score in the half court, not give away any fast break points, so they got to make sure they set up that half court offense and shut down the inside. Make Westview shoot the threes. They don't want any inside points and drives from Yoder or Hales or Rensberger on the inside. Kevin Renberger in his 13th year with the Golden Eagles.
Westview's very, very well coached. They're very deliberate on both ends of the floor. Their half-court pack line defense is outstanding. And then, they've played well together. You can tell for a very, very long time, and they know where the basketball is going to go. It's going to go through Hales and Yoder, and the other kids know their role. So, they're a tough test. They played a very good schedule and come out of that 28-1. So they deserve to be here, no doubt.
A lot of great atmosphere here at Huntington North High School as we get ready for the 2A Semistate. Westview against Oak Hill. Our pregame show brought to you by R&M Concrete. We'll be back with our starting lineups, and we'll look at the series history, all those things coming up, and a great ball game to follow between these two great programs. Back in a moment from Huntington North High School here on TV 46. TV 46 coverage of the Huntington North Semistate being brought to you in part by the Indiana Criminal Justice Institute. Whoa, don't text and drive. Let's be safe out there. We're back with you now to take a look at the starting lineup for today's game, and an overflow crowd is here. They were here for the 1A Semistate a couple of hours ago, and they've changed seats, and everybody's here ready to go. Bo Hunt, let's take a look at the starters for Westview.
Yeah, they're getting ready to announce the starters right now. You got Charlie Yoder, the sophomore. We're going to hear a lot about him. Elijah Hayes, right there's Elijah, the junior. Sam Sharp, the lone senior in the starting lineup. Josh Hosteller, the guy to look for on the outside. And the junior, big man inside, Nick Rensberger for your starting lineup for your Westview Warriors. And we get ready to go and finishing up the lineup here for the Westview Warriors. Get ready to go with Oak Hill. You'll see the starting lineup. They'll do their non-starters first. And the starters for Oak Hill Golden Eagles. A lot of seniors in this lineup, but one junior starting. Connor Cave is the one junior starting this lineup. Spencer Ballinger averaging 15.3 a game, a 6'5" senior. Tice Frank, a 6'5" senior. David Aarons, a 6'7" senior, and Caleb Middlesworth, a 6'8" senior. A lot of height, a lot of senior, a lot of depth in this lineup.
And here's a look at the two coaches for today's game. Kevin Renbarger, 198 and 101 in his 13th season at Oak Hill. And Rob Yoder, 257 and 114. He's in his 15th season with the Westview Warriors. A couple of real class gentlemen. We appreciate their cooperation getting ready for today's game. And here's a look at the rankings. Who's left in Class 2A in the state of Indiana? Well, Westview is number 2 at 28 and 1. Oak Hill is number 6 at 24 and 5. They're playing here. And then in the lower bracket, it's Forest Park advancing past Indianapolis-Scecina today. Forest Park goes to 25 and 4. Scecina finishes at 19 and 10. So the winner of this game faces Forest Park for the state championship next week in a game you can see on TV 46 WHMA. TV 46 is your station for high school sports. We're back with the opening tip of the 2A Semistate from Huntington North in just a moment on TV 46 WHMA. TV 46 coverage of the Semistate from Huntington North brought to you by IU South Bend, fulfilling the promise that we will have a fulfilling the promise player of the game. After our broadcast, four-quarter sponsor today, Triple M Tire and Service. The opening tip controlled by Oak Hill. Boy, you saw evidence right away about the size of this team from Oak Hill.
Yeah, they definitely got some size, and you see it. And then they like to shoot from the outside as well.
Shot put up and missed by Connor Cabe, and a rebound down to Westview. Normally the Warriors get a touch from everybody in their first possession, and they've got that right now. And first thing does, Charlie Yoder with a three, knocks it down.
Boy, if Charlie can hit from the outside all game, it could be a long game for Oak Hill.
3-0 early. Oak Hill with the basketball. Trying to set it up is Tice Frank, number 25. He's kind of their point guard. Tice Frank on the season averages 6 assists per game.
Tice Frank, nice bucket for Tice Frank. And Keaton Weaver actually in the starting lineup today for Westview instead of Sam Sharp.
On top of the basketball, the big man Nick Rensbarger. Rensbarger is 6'5" and a junior. Got it off to Charlie Yoder. Yes, he is the son of the head coach Rob Yoder. Nice look down low. They got it inside and turn around with a soft jumper is Josh Hostetler, and he's on the board with his first two. 5-2 lead for Westview. And down quickly in the lane, putting it up and getting it to go was Caleb Middlesworth. He averages 16.2 points a game. He's on the board with his first two. Westview not wasting any time. Very quick with the ball. Kenton Weaver had it, got it around the side. Layup put up, no good, and a rebound swept out of there by the big man Middlesworth. And now quickly down the floor, three-pointer on the way. Ring-a-ling-ling, and first thing was sponsoring. That's a three-pointer for David Aarons.
Boy, they're quick on that release and shot, and they're not afraid to really put it up from about anywhere on the floor.
7-5, Oak Hill on top. Rensbarger, you see a big guy out top handling the ball, and you say, why isn't he underneath? Well, he's kind of the point guard in a way. Now he gets underneath, put up a shot, draws a foul on Middlesworth. Let's take a look at our officiating crew for today's game. First of all, I want to congratulate them for being chosen. Damon Williams, Dennis Espenlaub, and Stephen Marks are the referees today. The alternate is Dean Martin. Now, I thought he had passed away some time ago, but it's not the same Dean Martin. But congratulations to those guys for being chosen to work this semi-state. Rensbarger with the first free throw. That's good. He'll have another.
Imagineering Finishing Technologies is an Indiana company that impacts industries worldwide. Over half a century of quality and excellence has made us the industry knowledge source. We support the efforts of the young people in this game, and we're working toward the same goal, and that is a great finish.
Both teams trying to get their offenses going and doing so. We've had 14 points scored in less than a minute and a half. Good movement on the perimeter, and again, that's where Westview would like to keep them, have them shoot from the outside. Good hustle and penetration, pull-up jumper rolls around, wouldn't go. Charlie Yoder clears the rebound off the miss by Tice Frank. 5:10 to go, first quarter.
Oak Hill really trying to stretch that zone out and really push it out for Westview.
Kenton Weaver with the ball. Looking right, now going left, looking for a backdoor. Rensbarger, really good passer. On top again. With the basketball is Josh Hostetler. Got it on the right side to Yoder, back to Hostetler. Or Rensbarger, rather. A lot of touches in every possession, looking for an opportunity, and there was a bump. What?
Looked like they called on Aarons.
I was going to say, I thought for a minute there he was pointing like it was going to be Oak Hill basketball, but Aarons watched along the sidelines. He put that knee out, got a bump. Yes, he did step out of bounds, Mr. Aarons, but that's a foul. Your first common foul out of bounds. Elijah Hales, number 13, got it going. Now bounce pass down low. They get it back out to Weaver. Yoder. A little three-man game on each side is what they like to do. Then they get the ball on the inside. Weaver, left side. Charlie Yoder's got some room to work. Dribble drive, got it off on the right side to Weaver. 4:02 left to go. Yoder steps up, jumper good.
Wow, what a shot by Yoder. their offense, they're not afraid to do that. We've seen it over and over again. They'll work the ball for a minute, 2 minutes at a time and come up with that shot, and when they feel comfortable, they'll take it.
Both teams off to a great start. Jumper put up. That time it missed by Spencer Ballinger, and the rebound is down to Westview. Yoder now looking for room to work. And again, when it's not there, he's very patient. Got it out top to Ross Hales. Now a three from the left side. Spins in and out. Wouldn't stay for Josh Hostetler. Rebound down to Oak Hill. 9-7. Westview on top by a deuce. And now a foul called as Yoder reached in. Scoring up to take a shot was Ahrens, and Yoder gets called for the reach-in foul, his first.
Triple M Tire and Service in Shipshewana has tires for semis, trucks, SUVs, farm equipment, and more. They also repair flats, work on suspensions, repair ball joints, and perform tranny flushes. If your ride needs attention, Triple M Tire and Service can help.
Common foul out of bounds to the Golden Eagles of Oak Hill. Trying to get past the pressure on the outside from Dennis Wingard. You'll meet Dennis up close and personal at halftime. He was our student athlete of the week from Westview. Now a foul called on the Warriors, and that one whistle against Nick Rensberger.
I think they got him on a coming across, a little bit of a push.
And Rob Yoder, I couldn't exactly hear what he's saying, but I think I read his lips saying, let the kids decide it.
Spencer Ballinger with a big shot on the inside. Quick bucket for Oak Hill.
We're tied at 9 with 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Out top with it, Dennis Wingert, 5'11" junior. Now Hales. Now Hostetler, three on the way, got it! Hostetler with 5 points here in the first quarter, and it's a 12-9 Westview lead. Out top, trying to come up with a shot was Ballinger. Has to give it up now. The hands of Tice Frank. Back to Ballinger. Middlesworth on the near side, trying to get inside, and now a whistle and a foul called. And oh my.
That two on Rensberger?
And I was watching it, Bo. It wasn't much contact. There was a little bit of pushing and shoving, but the officials are saying that's not going to happen. And so you have to make an adjustment.
Parents and campers, now is the time to begin sign up for Bethel sports camps this summer. Most of the high school athletes around Michiana are former Bethel College campers. Bethel has camps for all sports and all ages. Visit bethelcollege.edu to find out more about the camps for your son or your daughter.
Sam Sharper checked into the ball game for Westview. He was a starter during a lot of the season, now going down low, putting it up and finishing his Ballinger. He has 4 points, and it's a 12-11 ball game. Westview on top by a single digit. Sam Sharp, bounce pass on the left side. Back to Sharp. On top with it now. Elijah Hales. Remember his father, Ross Hales, played at Elkhart Memorial. Went on to play in college at Indiana, played football and basketball at Indiana. And now an assistant coach at Westview. And a field goal. Wide to the left.
That last three-pointer by Josh Hostetler for Westview, sponsored by Do It Best Hardware in Topeka. Remind you to visit their store, pick up some good tools.
Our free throws tonight sponsored for Westview by Weaver Furniture in Shipshewana. Haven't had any yet. Yes, we have. Nick Rensberger had two, didn't he?
Yeah, hit them both.
Hales out top.
Westview, we've seen this before. They have the lead going into the quarter. They're not afraid to just sit and hold on to it, make that zone come out to them.
You saw Tice Frank laying off a little bit. You'll see the same thing now as Frank guarding out top. Going right by everybody to the basket, scoring it. Elijah Hales takes it down Main Street. Got it to go.
What a great job of really going to the bucket. And Spencer Ballinger picking up his first foul for Oak Hill.
Bethel College sponsoring our replay. Don't forget to check into Bethel College website for information about summer camps coming up. Hales at the line for a three-point opportunity. Got it.
Weaver Furniture in Shipshewana. Thanks Westview for sponsoring their free throws tonight.
15-11, biggest lead of the ball game for either side. Trying to go down the middle, and boy, I tell you what, this takes a marginal amount of contact. And foul called against Westview.
Looks like Dennis Wingard's going to pick up his first. first foul, the 4th on Westview tonight. Put your tax refund to good use at Southwind Flooring, the perfect foundation for your dreams. See their wide selection of carpet, ceramic tile, vinyl, laminate, and hardwood flooring at their showroom in Shipshewana or online at southwindflooring.com.
4 fouls whistle against the Warriors, 3 against the Golden Eagles of Oak Hill. We've got 59.7 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Bounce pass inside, knocked away. And stolen away now by Westview. Bounce pass ahead to Sharp, off the glass, up and in. Sam Sharp with his first 2, and it's a 17-11 lead for Westview. And from the outside, the big man says, I got 3 for you to think about. That's Caleb Middlesworth. He has 5 points here in the first quarter.
What a big step-up 3 for Caleb. Just stepping up, not phased at all, and really just smooth shot as well. 6'8" guy as well.
Shot from the corner, off the iron, no good. Middlesworth with the rebound. Here come the Golden Eagles. They got it on the left side, jumper on the way, in and that wouldn't go. Good position by Hales on the rebound. Hales up the floor, bounce pass, Hostetler. Hales back out top, Yoder. 8 seconds to go, first quarter. Hales, Yoder. Steps out, left-handed jumper on the way, no good. Rebound is tipped around, and nobody will get a shot off of the buzzer this time. And we have played 8 minutes of terrific basketball. The Westview Warriors 17, the Golden Eagles 14. Yoder got it going early. Nice job on the 3-pointer, good teamwork both ways. We're backing them up with second quarter action on TV 46. TV 46 coverage of the Huntington North Semistate being brought to you in part by Bethel College, equipping for lifelong service. We're back with you. Bill Beck is down on the floor here at a really loud arena. What a great atmosphere. Bill Beck, what do you see in that first quarter?
Well, with Nick Rensberger going out of the game right now, I think Bo brought up a great point about having to maybe stretch this game offensively, slow it down and take the tempo out if you're Westview with a basketball, and try to make this a long first half so they can get some time with Nick Rensberger on the bench. I can't imagine Rob Yoder bringing him back this half unless they absolutely need him have to. Other thing I see down here, Bob, floor level, these Oak Hill guys are big boys. Nick Rensberger is very big. These guys are real big.
And you're pretty big too, Bill Beck, especially in the TV market here in Northern Indiana. Our 4-quarter sponsor is Triple M Tire and Service. Thank you, Bill Beck. The sideline report brought to you by Bill's Heating. Passed down on the baseline. It's loose and banging it around. They said it went off to Charlie Yoder with some help from Mr. Middlesworth down there.
Visit Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana to find a full line of furniture for your home, including flat screen TV, TV cabinets, recliners, office furniture, sofas, beds, dining tables, and much more. Find them all at Weaver Furniture Sales.
17-14 the score. Oak Hill with the basketball. Oak Hill has led once in the ball game, 7-5. Now a jumper from the outside, knocking it down. String music for Tice Frank. He's got 5 points.
Yeah, looking at the stat sheet, 4 players for Oak Hill have scored today so far and 5 for Westview. Just starting the second quarter.
Both teams with good balance. We're looking through the stat sheet, getting our game notes ready, and you can see just how well coached these two teams are. Hostetler puts it on the baseline, reverse layup, wouldn't go. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It's off with Oak Hill. Coach Kevin Renbarger got up, slapped his hands, not in disappointment for the effort of his players, but the call, he knew the call was right.
Yeah, it was just a really good call on that, and see what they get an out-of-bounds play here.
Yoder fires up a 3 off the iron, no good, and tipped around and controlled by Oak Hill. Actually, I don't think it hit any iron at all.
No.
Back come the Eagles. Trying to get set up was Aarons. Now a long shot from the outside, it's up, no good, and out of there with it is Charlie Yoder. Charlie getting some looks already from a lot of colleges. They've mentioned Purdue's looking at him. Why wouldn't you? 6'5", sophomore guard. Out on the right side. Jumper put up. That's no good. Fighting inside was Yoder. Couldn't get it. Fast break the other way. And a shot put up nicely off the glass by Aarons. David Aarons has 5 points.
Boy, Oak Hill really gets up the floor quickly and really starting to increase this pace as well. Missed by Yoder. Outlet coming up to Ballinger.
I think every chance they get to force the issue, especially down in the paint, they're going to be aggressive because they draw some fouls. Again, Westview really limited. Jeremiah Hostetler is out for the season again. He broke his collarbone early in the year, came back, played, got to play in the sectional, which was great for him, but then got injured again. So ball missed that time by Middlesworth, and back down the field comes Charlie Yoder. They double on him. He got it to Hales. They know somebody's open. Got it down to Hostetler. Weaver want to shoot. Got it outside. Long jumper on the way. And right downtown is Elijah Hales with the three-pointer. He's got a half dozen.
Do It Best Hardware in Topeka sponsoring those three-pointers. Elijah Hales with 6 points on the night.
And a 1-point lead for the Warriors. Back and forth we go. And a shot put up. Boy, a bump called before the shot was even released. That one's on Hostetler.
A little quick on that one. For 45 years, Topeka Do It Best Hardware has been servicing the Topeka area. They have what you need for all your do-it-yourself projects, including best look, quality paints. They also carry brushes, rollers, drop cloths, and other paint sun-dries. Topeka Do It Best Hardware.
And a free throw up and good by Connor Cabe, his first point of the day. He'll have another. Going out of the ball game now for Oak Hill is David Aarons. Second free throw on the way. That one off no good. And rebound is down to Sam Sharp. And here come the Warriors. 20-20 the score. Yeah, we played 11 minutes, haven't decided a thing. Now top, it's Kenton Weaver, the 5'9" senior. Number 11 gives it off. Here's Elijah Hales. Hostetler. Weaver. And always looking for a backdoor cutter. Always got something going, this Westview offense. Sharp couldn't get open. Weaver's tied up, got it down the baseline now. Back out top. In the hands of Weaver. Hales dribbles right side. Corner, got it to Yoder. Weaver. Sharp. Baseline.
Boy, if you want to see great basketball, look at this defense and the way Westview moves the ball as well.
Sharp got it up in the rim and got it to fall. He's got 4.
They don't get flustered at all. They make great passes. Good three-point position every time. Pass, shoot, dribble. Just great quality basketball.
We're just really enjoying this chess game right here. 22-20. Warriors on top. Down the lane. Pull-up jumper. And a nice finish again by Connor Cabe, the junior. He's got 3 points in the ball game. Charlie Yoder got down low, had the shot denied, got the ball back, and was fouled on the baseline.
Ooh, if that's on Middlesworth, that might be his second. Sure is.
Middlesworth has a second foul. Watch again, Yoder gets underneath and got, well, I tell you what, that was almost a lot of ball, but contact right there. So Middlesworth with his second.
Middlesworth will exit the game. Rinsberger back in the game for Westview. And Aaron's coming back in for Oak Hill.
Well, as soon as they saw the 6'8" Middlesworth come out, back in came the big man from Westview. Now we got
Taj Johnson on the foul. 5th foul for Oak Hill, and the next one for each team. Five fouls for each team. 2 more, and they'll be in the bonus.
Ball's inbounded, and Yoder's going to try to chase it down, and does. No problem going in the backcourt to get it. And both teams tenacious on defense. Hales. On top, Hostetler. Looking down low, got it back to Hales. His jumper from the left wing, in and out, wouldn't go. Rebound off the top.
Saw
Tough
that.
call on Nick Rensberger.
Topeka Livestock Auction and Restaurant is a proud supporter of the Warriors. They have their regular livestock sale every Tuesday, and the spring draft horse and carriage auction is March 20th through the 23rd. To learn more, go to topekalivestock.com.
Sam Sharp back in now for Westview. And they're going to have to learn to live without Nick Rensberger for a while. 22-22 the score. Down low. Trying to get penetration down low and drawing the foul that time was Spencer Ballinger.
Elijah Hales picking up his first foul, the 7th for the team. Oak Hill Spencer Ballinger go to line shooting 1 and 1.
7 fouls on the Warriors, 5 on the Golden Eagles. And Ballinger goes to the free throw line on the season, 77% free throw shooter.
R&M Concrete in Shipshewana is your concrete flatwork specialist. They can help residential, commercial, and agricultural clients. And no job is too small or too large for R&M Concrete.
Good look at Kevin Renbarger, the head coach of the Oak Hill Golden Eagles. Second free throw by Ballinger up, that's good. He made them both, and he gives his team a 24-22 lead. Look for patience here for Westview. So not only is their big man in foul trouble, but the pace is one that they're probably liking. It looks like it's going to be under 30 for both teams. Charlie Yoder overruled my decision and fired up a three. He's always got a license to do that. The rebound out of bounds off Dennis Wingard.
Frontline Auto Tech specializes in complete diagnostic and diesel engines. They also do brakes, transmissions, and AC repair. Frontline Auto Tech, committed to integrity and loyalty on the front line.
Passing the post, nice move off the post move and spinning it up and missing. But getting his own rebound is Ballinger, and he sets it up again. 2:32 to go. It's 24-22. Oak Hill on top.
Very physical game on the inside.
Nice job driving the baseline. Nobody cut him off, and Tice Frank was able to finish with that Aaron.
David Aarons. David Aarons picking up his 7th point of the night.
Westview under a lot of pressure. They got the ball inside. Now left side to Yoder. Wingert. Right side. Off top now to Sam Sharp. Elijah Hale.
Oak Hill really giving Westview that 3-point shot if they want it. They're allowing them to take that shot.
That inside, got it back to Yoder now. 1:46 left to go. Out top to Sharp, gives it out to Hale. They're getting in Hostetler's grill, not letting him do anything. Now a pass attempted inside and stolen away. Hale's pass not able to be helped, and out of bounds is Oak Hill. A little bit too much energy going there for Tad Johnson. Tad Johnson, a 5'10" sophomore. And he runs right into, well, not quite into our cameraman, but close. And our guy helped him.
Ace Hardware Topeka is a small-town hardware store meeting all your hardware needs. They offer premium quality Clark Kensington paint, recommended as a Best Buy. Ace Hardware Topeka is Northern Indiana's exclusive source for Magnolia Home by Joanne Gaines Premium Paint.
Nice look by Hales. Found Hostetler open down low. Couldn't finish, but he'll go to the free throw line for a couple. The Westview Warriors so far 3 out of 3 from the charity stripe in this ball game. Foul is whistled on Reed Newhouse, his first. 6-foot senior.
Hostetler hitting the first free throw. Free throw sponsored by Weaver Furniture in Shipshewana. And Quality Floor in Topeka has you covered. At least your floors. They carry carpet, vinyl, ceramic, and wood floors, and they're able to answer your flooring questions. Quality Floor in Topeka, Topeka and Emma on 600 West.
Free throws today for Westview being brought to you by Weaver Furniture in Shipshewana. Made the first one, missed the second one. It's a 3-point ball game. 26-23. Good defense by Hales, went straight up. Couldn't stop the scoring opportunity there for Ballinger. He scores again. He's got 8.
Ballinger really able to use that 6'5" body, and he's got a big frame as well. Just not tall and lanky. He's got some size to him.
Hostetler out top to Sharp. Right side, Hales, 3 on the way. Got it. That's a big bucket. Gets it back to a 1-possession game.
Shipshe Auto Service is your one-stop service center. Whether you need alignment, maintenance, major or minor repair, tires, or 24-hour towing, Shipshe Auto Service is your place you need.
Ballinger turns, scores the bucket. 30-26 to score. 15 seconds to go, first half. We're at Huntington North High School, the big red H you see in the center of the floor. Elijah Hales back and forth with a dribble. Down the left side, got inside, tried to put it up. It was blocked by Oak Hill. It's out of bounds with 2.8 to go. Bill Beck standing by. He'll have a visit with one of our head coaches here at the end of the first half. Our four-quarter sponsor today, Triple M Tire and Service. Inbounds pass, nicely done. And a nice finish inside by Hostetler. And at halftime, we've got ourselves a 2-point ball game. 30-28. Good execution there by Westview. And Bill Beck is down there with head coach Rob Yoder of the Warriors.
Coach, you barely got 2 minutes of play out of Nick Rensberger there and a half, and you're only down a couple. What do you talk about here at halftime?
Well, Nick's got to stay out of foul trouble, but it's going to be a game where there's a lot of plays made on both ends, and we're just hoping that we can execute and make one more play than them by the end.
Anything strategically you may change in the second half here? You guys kept a good tempo.
We got to do a better job on Ballinger. He's got away from us a little bit, so we got to do a better job there.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you very much, Bill Beck. Bill Beck's Sideline Reports brought to you by Bill's Heating. Look at the fans that are here to support the Westview Warriors. We're glad you're with us as well, watching TV 46 coverage of the 2A Semistate from Huntington North. At halftime, 2-point lead for Oak Hill. We're back with our halftime activities in a moment here on TV 46. And we welcome you back to Huntington North High School. And at halftime, we have a chance to honor our Student Athletes of the Week, brought to you by TCU. TCU reminds you to go online at tcunet.com and find out how you can become a member today. And as always, outstanding representatives of their respective schools. Margot Horniker is with us from Oak Hill, and also Dennis Wingert is with us from Westview. And Dennis, we're going to talk to the visitor, if that's all right.
Dang it, yeah, that's
all right,
fine.
just stay loose there, bud. Margot, congratulations, first of all, on all your success in the classroom as well as cross country and track. You've been a very dedicated athlete and student. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Talk about what it takes to get that done. There's a lot of time management involved, I'm sure.
Yeah, it definitely does, and kind of like prioritizing, like if you're going to put school over sports sometimes, because sometimes you have to pick one or the other.
Sometimes everybody's doing something else, and you got to say, no, I got work to do.
Yeah.
Talk about what that's going to get you. You got a chance now to go to Butler University. That's tremendous.
Yeah, thank you. I think it's kind of helped just to make me maybe more responsible in some areas, and it's helped me kind of, I guess, just figure out what I need to make important, or what I want to make important for myself. So.
You told me you want to study the health sciences. Any idea what you want to do after college?
Yeah, I'm not really 100% sure yet, but I'm thinking about something in the counseling area, I guess.
Good for you. Talk about the people that mattered in your life, have had your back as you've grown up.
Yeah, definitely my parents a lot. They've just helped me get where I need to be, and the rest of my family and friends, and my cross-country and track coach, for sure.
Well, we wish you all the best of luck down at Butler, and congratulations on your success at Oak Hill.
Thank you so much.
All right, Margot Horniker from Oak Hill High School, and joining us now is Dennis Wingert from Westview High School. And Dennis, congratulations on being recognized for your academic achievements and also your wonderful work with the basketball program.
Thank you. I just want to thank God for everything. It's just been a blessing this year with this team, and it's unbelievable.
Everybody around Westview is obviously aware of the challenges that you had this year, and also the blessings, because your mother never misses a game now, right?
Yeah. I always think she's always watching my games, and I just want to do everything for her. And it's all for her and her glory.
You have a unique mission as well. You want to go on to college, and it requires a lot of hard work on your part. And talk about that dedication it takes to have a goal and then reach out to achieve it.
It's really hard work, and it's just so much effort that goes into it. And I just put everything to school. It just doesn't matter what it is. It's always school.
What do you want to study in college?
I want to study sports management or business or something like that.
I wish you the best of luck there. Talk about the people that matter in your life and help you along.
It's a bunch of people, the school, the staff. They help me so much, and I just can't thank them enough.
All right, well, Dennis, wish you best of luck in the game today, obviously, and congratulations on all the great work you're doing.
Thank you.
Dennis Wingard from Westview High School, Margot Horniker from Oak Hill High School, our Student Athletes of the Week, brought to you by TCU. TCU reminds you to go online at tcunet.com. Find out how you can become a member today. We're back with halftime stats and highlights in a moment. You're watching TV 46 coverage of the Semistate Class 2A from Huntington North High School. And we welcome you back to Huntington North High School, home of the 2A Semistate between the Westview Warriors and the Golden Eagles of Oak Hill High School down in Converse, Indiana. Bob Nagel with Bo Hunt, Bill Beck alongside, and tell you what, honored to be here to bring you this game. Chuck Freebies with Notre Dame baseball down in Florida, where I'm told the temperature is like 78 degrees today. So, Chuck, we feel bad for you.
Not really.
No, not really. But great to be here at Huntington North High School. Our sincere thanks to everybody here in the administration at Huntington North who helped us get set up, and Dean Corsmo did a great job, our production manager. And boy, we saw a great first half. And Bo Hunt, I tell you what, both teams, you like to see when they come out ready to play.
We knew it was going to be like this. Two teams that are really evenly matched and really wanted to win this semi-state championship.
Charlie Yoder got the Westview Warriors off to a good start in this one as he hit a big three to start the ball game. There it is, and holds those three fingers aloft. They got some good play inside from Rensberger. He turned and got the shot, and then back the other way. Named David Aarons, he had an outstanding first half. He's the guy they're keeping an eye on. Look at this finish here for Sam Sharp off the glass. And again, it was an outlet pass down low. Good patience there by Aarons to Wade, who drives the baseline late in the first half. But it was Westview getting that final basket after the three-pointer from Elijah Hales cut it to a three-point game. They added a free throw, and then Rensberger got loose down low. That was the end of the first half, and we've got ourselves a two-point game. 30-28 the score right now as the teams are heading back out onto the floor. And a lot of things going on today in high school basketball. Our congratulations to Culver Academy. Culver Academy is headed to the state championship game after they had a win over Newcastle today, one of the traditional and great schools in Indiana, and Culver Academy is riding a very special wave.
Coach Gallo down there has done a tremendous job. His son, just a sophomore as well, just putting a superb player as well.
Our best and congratulations to the Riley Wildcats on a terrific season. They suffered their only loss of the season today in the semi-state against Carmel. It was a tough day for the Wildcats, but what a magnificent season. And so proud of Eric Brand and the Riley Wildcats for their great effort on the season. And so we're wishing all the best to certainly the Culver Academy. Will be playing for a state championship next week, and we may have the Westview Warriors. We'll find out. In 16 minutes, we've got one half of basketball left for one of these teams. One of the teams folds uniforms. The other one heads to Indianapolis. I'm Bob Nagel for Bo Hunt and Bill Beck. We're back with second half action in a moment here on TV 46. Today's coverage of the Huntington North Semi-State Class 2A being brought to you in part by Crown Trophy, nationally known and locally owned. That's Crown Trophy. Bob Nagel, Bo Hunt, Bill Beck back with you from Huntington North High School. And I tell you what, we have an exciting game going here. You should have seen what happened about an hour and a half ago. The 1A Semi-State contended between Southwood and Fort Wayne. Blackhawk Christian. And Blackhawk Christian in the dark uniforms had it going, but I'll tell you what, that three-pointer that was tossed in by Southwood's Dallas Holmes gave them the lead for good, and the celebration was on. Do you ever get tired of seeing this, folks? The fans came out of the stands celebrating with Southwood. They are headed for the state championship game next week, and we've got two teams here in Westview's Warriors and the Oak Hill Golden Eagles. Bill Beck is on our sidelines. He had a chance to talk to Kevin Renbarger. Bill?
Coach Renbarger said he really thought his offense played, quote, okay for the first half. And what he really didn't like was allowing so much movement by the Warriors. Now, the Warriors, that's all they do. They move, they run, and run. So I don't know how you limit that with all the big guys. He says they gave Westview way too many three-point looks at the perimeter line for his liking.
Loose ball, and it's saved in bounds. to Westview, and a foul coming over the back is Tice Frank. That's his first.
Reminder, our four-quarter sponsor tonight is Triple M Tire and Service. And if you want the finest Amish cooking around, you need to visit Tiffany's Restaurant in Topeka. Daily specials under $6, an awesome buffet from 4 to close every Friday and Saturday. Tiffany's gives you a dining experience you soon won't forget.
Shot put up by Westview's Elijah Hales, and a jump ball called on the rebound, and the alternating possession will stay with Westview. It is Kenton Weaver on the floor for Westview. They've got the big man out there again. Nick Rensberger had 3 fouls in the first half. Got to be careful. Trying to inbound. They go way out on top. Chasing it down in the backcourt is Weaver, and he'll bring it up and set it up. We got a 2-point ball game, 30-28. This will be a chess match. Weaver bounce pass down to Rensberger. Rensberger, nice look into Yoder, turns, goes to the hoop, in traffic, put it up for the second time. Well, they called it a jump ball.
One of those, yeah, the ball hit him and looked like
it's going to be a travel, but they called a jump ball, so the ball goes back to Oak Hill.
Yeah, Indiana Criminal Justice reminds you to drive sober or get pulled over.
We played almost a minute of the third quarter. No score so far in the second half. 30-28 to score. One of the things about Oak Hill is they have stayed aggressive on offense. When they do make a catch, they're looking to shoot. There's a jumper put up and knocking it down.
What a great shot by Tice Franks, just really stepping up. 8th point on the night. These Oak Hill team, anybody can score from outside or inside. They got such length, and they're not afraid to shoot it.
5-point lead. Weaver. Hostetler. Big man Rensberger. Weaver looking for a baseline pass. There's Yoder. Out top, Elijah Hale. Back out top. Yoder for 3. In and out wouldn't go. Rebound is down to the big man, Middlesworth. And quickly down the floor, here comes Oak Hill. Shot put up, and a blocking foul called.
Wow. That ball was already off the rim on the rebound, and then he calls a foul.
Now you see Yoder, he's pretty well set there. There is contact. That official said no foul. The other official came running across the floor.
And they're going for the ball. The ball was clear off on the rebound.
Wow.
Wow, he's trying to explain to Rob Yoder right now what he saw and why his whistle wasn't in his mouth.
David Ahrens misses the first free throw.
Teachers Credit Union understands the importance of growing your future. Whether you're growing your family, your square footage, or your business, Teachers Credit Union is here for you with financial solutions that will help you succeed. Visit tcunet.com to start growing your future today.
Ahrens makes 1 out of 2. It's a 6-point lead, 34-28. Biggest lead for either team in the ball game. Weaver out top. The defense for Oak Hill is really getting on the top players for Westview. On top, Hales has it. Wants to go down the lane, gave it off to Yoder on the wing. Yoder guarded there by Ahrens, goes around him out top. Weaver's had some opportunities, but Bo, we've seen it before in their only loss. It was to Fairfield. He was hesitant to shoot the ball, and now a reach-in foul called. This one's whistled against Tice Frank. That's number 2 on Frank.
Ruoff Home Mortgage is proud of our hometown teams and proud to be part of the community. When you're ready to buy a home or need to refinance your existing mortgage, be sure to stop by one of our offices in Indiana, Michigan, or Ohio, and go online at ruoff.com.
Hales tried to inbound the ball, and it was to the outstretched arms of Yoder. Couldn't control it. And he was running out of time. He had to try to do something. Oak Hill trying to work a little penetration on the dribble drive by Ballinger. 34-28. Westview has not scored in the first almost 3 minutes of the second half. Just a little bit of advantage. Now pass across, and Middlesworth for 3. That's off no good. Rebound. Careful there, Mr. Rensberger. Ball's back into Middlesworth. Now a jumper from the outside, and that's off no good. And the rebound, Yoder over the back.
They're going to call that Yoder. That's going to be Yoder's 3rd foul. Bill's Heating has been keeping families and businesses comfortable since 1951. You can relax knowing your family's comfort is their top priority. And Bill's Heating was voted best of the best by the readers of the Goshen News. Call Bill's Heating at 574-533-2079.
3 fouls on Charlie Yoder. 3 fouls on Nick Rensberger. 4:52 to go, third quarter. Westview not a very deep team. Inbounds pass into Ballinger. Turns around, knocks it down.
What a great turnaround shot by Ballinger there. Catching it, turning, squaring his body and his shoulders to the hoop.
36-28. 8-point lead now for Oak Hill. 4:30 to go, third quarter.
Westview still trying to look for those first points here in the second half.
36-28 to score.
Weaver getting the look that last time. You were going to bring up the last time they got beat. Weaver had a lot of looks, but couldn't knock those shots down.
Hales pulls up, soft jumper good. Big time move there by Elijah Hales. He's got 11 points in the ball game. Down low, Middlesworth went in strong, was fouled on the way up too. This one's on. If it's on Yoder, it's his fourth. And it is on Charlie Yoder, and he's heading toward the bench.
Now it looks like they actually got Wingard. Wingard's picking up his second.
Dennis Wingard, I tell you what, it's great to meet him at halftime, our student athlete of the week.
Interested in improving all areas of your fitness program or sport? Join the Strength and Conditioning Center in Mishawaka, Beacon Sports Performance. They offer youth, high school, and adult performance training. Visit beaconhealthandfitness.org today.
Another free throw coming up here. Middlesworth makes them both. His first 2 points of the second half. He has 7 for the ball game. Yoder with the basketball. So you just have to be careful what you do offensively now. You get 3 fouls. 8-point lead. Driving down low. Hales put it up through the foul.
So they'll call that on Tice Frank. Tice Frank actually his third foul in the second half alone, picking up 3 here in the third quarter. The teams in this game are working toward a great finish, and so is the team from Imagineering Finishing Technologies. Partners with industry include aerospace, automotive, military and defense, medical and precision machining. IFT, quality is a way of life.
Elijah Hales, 89% on the season. No, that's my bad. Boy, Chuck Freeby would be all over me, wouldn't he?
Oh, yes, he would. Weaver Furniture in Shipshawana sponsoring Elijah free throws here. And Triple M Tire and Service in Shipshawana has tires, semis, trucks, SUVs, farm equipment, and more. And they also repair flats, work on suspensions, repair ball joints, and perform tranny flushes. If your ride needs attention, Triple M Tire and Services.
Elijah Hales made 1 out of 2. Quickly down the other end of the floor. Oak Hill takes it right to Middlesworth. He put it up and in and drew the foul. And the foul's on Hostetler. That's his second.
Again, Oak Hill just getting up the floor as quick as possible, beating Westview back.
4 points in the third quarter, now 5 for Middlesworth.
Parents and campers, now is the time to begin signing up for Bethel Sports camps for this summer. Most of the high school athletes around Michiana, well, they're former Bethel College campers. Bethel has camps for all sports and all ages. Visit bethelcollege.edu to find out more information about camps for your son or your daughter.
Connor Cabe out of the ball game for Oak Hill. Checking in is Cal Mann, a 5'10 senior. Now the ball's down low, and Hostetler lost control, and the ball's in the hands of Oak Hill. 3:17 to go. It's a 10-point lead for the Golden Eagles.
You can really see this senior leadership on this Oak Hill team, not really getting flustered at all. Westview, on the other hand, getting out of their rhythm a little bit here the last 4 or 5 minutes of this game.
Jumper put up, no good. Rebound is down quickly to Yoder. Brings his team down the floor in traffic, had it knocked away and stolen. And they get it ahead to Mann. Mann's going to try to finish it. He missed the layup and a putback. Well, that's a heads-up play by Spencer Ballinger to follow the play. Put it up and in, 2:49 to go. It's a 12-point lead for the Golden Eagles of Oak Hill. We're back in a moment on TV 46 WHME. Our coverage of the Huntington North Semistate being brought to you in part by the electrical workers of Local 153, making our communities brighter. And by Bill's Heating. Bill's Heating, keeping families and businesses comfortable since 1951. 2:49 to go, third quarter. One of the things, Bo, we talked about, and Bill Beck, we talked about in our pregame, is that Oak Hill wants Westview to shoot threes. Westview wanted to work and try to do something else. Right now you're down 12, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Might be time to light it up from three-point.
Well, yeah, it's one of those things, go and drive. There's Elijah driving down. Big bucket for Elijah. 13 points on the night. They really needed that to now get back within 10 points in this game. Timeout sponsored by Topeka Livestock Auction and Restaurant. And another bucket. Middlesworth
Knocks it down, and he'll go to the free throw line. Foul whistled on Kenton Weaver. Did what he could at 5'9". Didn't have much chance against the 6'8" Middlesworth. There's a time, Bo, I guess, when you got to let it go if you're beat to the basket.
Well, I think that's the thing with Oak Hill. They're just doing a fantastic job of really taking it to the hole with authority.
Middlesworth now with 8 points in the third quarter alone. His team's up by 13, but a three-pointer.
Dennis Wingard, big three.
Dennis Wingard is really playing himself a ball game today. That was a big three. They needed that one. Out top on the left side with it. Tice Frank. He dishes it off, and boy, that could have been a charge there, but another basket. Oak Hill makes it 48-36. Wingard wants the ball back.
He's feeling it.
Hales. Yoder. Boy, they're putting Middlesworth on Yoder when he can. That's a tough guy to shoot over.
They're really trying to extend that zone now out to that three-point line, not let him come back from the three, make him dribble drive, take it to the hoop.
After Wingard made the three, now they're doubling on him. Hales got it off to Yoder in the corner. Weaver drives inside, dished it off underneath. Hostetler tried to put it up and not able to score. Rebound down to Middlesworth. 1:15 for the third quarter. 48-36. The lead for Oak Hill. Nice move. Oh my, to the basket strong was David Aarons.
Could have been called a charge, actually.
They just called on the charge, right?
Yep.
Usually the high school coaches will tell you if you don't argue too much, they'll even it up somewhere. That might have been a...
That was a little surprising on that one. Put your tax refund to good use at Southwind Flooring, the perfect foundation for your dreams. See their wide selection of carpet, ceramic tile, vinyl, laminate, and hardwood flooring at their showroom in Shipshewana or online at southwindflooring.com.
Aarons goes out. Connor Cave is back in. Three-pointer from the corner. Hey. Charlie Yoder knocks it down. First point for the second half. Got 8 for the ball game.
Do It Best Hardware in Topeka sponsoring those three-pointers by Charlie Yoder.
Shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound nicely out of there. Into the hands of Kenton Weaver. Another chance for Yoder. Three on the way, got it.
Wow, he can heat up in a hurry.
27 seconds left to go, or we might have a timeout. 6 points for Yoder in the third quarter. Pass on the wing, shot put up, short. Over the back, foul called on Oak Hill. Connor Cave over the back with the foul. That is foul number 5 on the Golden Eagles. It's a 6-point ball game at 48-42 with 14 seconds to go, and here comes Westview. Look for Hales and Yoder to team up again. Hales drives baseline, tries to put up a shot, and it's saved, but it's out of bounds. It'll belong to Westview with 1.6 to go. Bo, they executed well at the end of the first quarter. They could run that play again.
Yeah, they definitely can. What a great job here by Westview in the last 30, 40 seconds. 2 big threes. Another one here. Man, bringing within 3 to start the fourth, being down 12. What a quick turnaround that would be.
1.6. Yoder looking. They get it inside. Hostetler turns around. Shot gets stuck. All right, give them a bucket of balls and see how many times you can get that to happen. We are through 3 quarters of play, and we've got ourselves a ball game. The Eagles of Oak Hill, the Golden Eagles, 48. The Westview Warriors, 42. 8 magnificent minutes still to come. We've got a break coming up. Then we'll hear from Bill Beck in a moment here on TV 46 WHME. TV 46 coverage of the Huntington North Semistate being brought to you in part by Imagineering Finishing Technology, the industry knowledge source for metal finishing solutions. Proud to have them with us, bringing you high school basketball. 8 minutes left to go, 48-42 the score. Bill Beck, we're thinking maybe we hear some buses warming up. Instead, we're going to be coming down to the wire in a good one.
Hey, Charlie Yoder hit his first 2 shots there in the first quarter. I had him for 7 straight misses since before those last 2 great big threes. So Westview's got a little mojo going. But what I'm really impressed with, guys, Oak Hill's 2-3 zone. It's not your conventional pack it in with giant guys with a 2-3 zone. They really do a great job of swapping out the positions within the 2-3, following the cutters through. Charlie Yoder having a hard time getting really good open shots. Elijah Hales as well. Watch how Oak Hill plays that 2-3 zone with the swaps out of the big guys. They're not afraid to swap out with all the size they have. You're just swapping 6'5" for 6'7".
All right, Bill Beck, thank you very much. Bill's report brought to you by Bill's Heating. Yoder with it out top. Gets a bump, gets to the free throw line, dishes it in the corner. Lob pass to the opposite side. And Weaver puts up a shot. Or no, that was Wingard. The rebound back out to Hales. Hales got up in the air and drew the foul. And the foul is on David Aarons, number 3.
Visit Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana to find a full line of furniture for your home, including flat screen TV cabinets, recliners, office furniture, sofas, beds, dining tables, and much more. Quality craftsmanship, reasonable prices, and down home service. Find them all at Weaver Furniture Sales.
Free throw is good. And it's down to a 5-point ball game.
Free throws sponsored by Weaver Furniture.
Hales on the board in the fourth quarter here with a couple of free tosses. I have him with 16. Lob pass inside. It was deflected by Hales, but he thought it went off the big man out of bounds. 7:29 left to go in the ball game. It's 48-44. I know the Westview Warriors were down by 12. Now a nice pass and a foul call. Boy, I tell you what, Middlesworth out the screen, wide open, and reach-in foul. And the foul whistled on Wingard. That's his 3rd.
Wingard picking up his 3rd foul. Sending Middlesworth to the line again. Middlesworth been to the line quite often in the second half. And for 45 years, Topeka Do It Best Hardware has been servicing the Topeka area. They have what you need for all your do-it-yourself projects, including best look quality paints. They also carry brushes, rollers, drop cloths, and other paint sun-dries. Topeka Do It Best Hardware.
15 points now for Middlesworth. Westview trying to keep the momentum going. The big man is back out there, Nick Rensberger. Mo Stedler gives it out to Yoder. Yoder squares up 3 and away. Got it! Charlie Yoder with 14.
Do It Best Hardware in Topeka, sponsoring the three-pointer by Charlie Yoder.
51-47 the score. Closest it's been in a long time. Perimeter passing. Middlesworth back out top, down the left corner. And shot up no good. And Rensberger with the rebound. Got it out quickly to Yoder. He's going to take it to the hoop underneath. Put it up. No good. No foul called. Are you kidding me? Back the other way. Aarons throws it out top. Jumper put up from the outside for no apparent reason. Hit the top of the backboard, but they don't call it out of bounds.
Oh, my goodness. Holy cow. Ball hits the top of the backboard.
We've got a timeout on the floor. 6:22 to go, fourth quarter. Warriors down by 6 to the Golden Eagles of Oak Hill. Back in a moment here on TV 46, your home for high school sports. Today's coverage of the Huntington North Semistate Class 2A brought to you in part by James E. Macri. Orthodontics, they say bring your smile to an expert. Why wouldn't you? We appreciate Dr. Macri sponsoring our film room episode each week. We also want to thank the IHSAA, the Indiana High School Athletic Association, partnering with TV 46 now for 27 years.
A timeout sponsored by Topeka Livestock Auction and Restaurant, and they're a proud supporter of the Warriors. They have regular livestock auction sales every Tuesday, and the spring draft horse and carriage auction is March 20th through the 23rd. Learn more, go to topekalivestock.com.
Hales comes open and hits a two-pointer. Back to a 4-point ball game. No, I'm not sure if we've seen it totally, but it seems like Oak Hill a little tentative. There's, I guess I say that. Downtown draining it is Connor Cave for the three. He's got 5 here in the fourth quarter.
Big shot by Cave. 6 points on the night, take their lead to 7.
56-49. Long shot from the outside. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound is down to Oak Hill. Into the hands of Spencer Ballinger. Pulls up in the lane, try to get a shot. Partially blocked. The outlet goes to Hales. He gets banged. Heads down the floor. He's being bumped all the way down the floor. Got inside, laid it up, fouled on the way up. Well, there's a lot of contact out there. Didn't take much for a call in the first quarter. Now they're banging each other down the floor and no call.
Yeah, definitely. You can see right there, just a lot of contact and everything. Got him on the hand there.
Caleb Middlesworth gets his third personal foul. We still got 5:31 to go, so there's about half dozen guys on the floor with 3 fouls. The next one will be big. Free throw line, Hales, free throw is good.
Weaver Furniture and Shipshewana sponsoring the free throws for Westview tonight. And R&M Concrete and Shipshewana is your concrete and flatwork specialist. They can help with residential, commercial, agricultural clients, and no job is too small or too large for R&M Concrete.
20 points for Elijah Hales leading the way, and now ball's out of bounds off of Oak Hill. Trying to force a pass in the corner. Good defense out there by the Westview Warriors, putting on some pressure. 5:28 left to go. Boy, it took a long time for the clock to start there. I don't know if we got a Westview Warrior fan running the clock or not. Over on the left side, Hostetler gave it up, now gets it back in the near side, looking for a cutter. Charlie Yoder gets in the paint, kicked it in the corner, Hales for 3 and away, got it! We got a 2-point ball game.
Good 3 by Hales, sponsored by Do It Best Hardware in Topeka, your 3-point sponsor.
56-54. Oak Hill. Pass the ball on the outside. Tice Frank trying to get some penetration. Shot put up, rolls around, wouldn't go. Charlie Yoder with a rebound. A 2 ties it. A 3 puts the Warriors on top. 4:33 left to go. Left side to get it down low. Oh, nice job. And Rensberger trying to hang on to it. Got his elbow on the end line, and the official said you're out of bounds, and the ball goes back over to Oak Hill.
Frontline Auto Tech specializes in complete diagnostics and diesel engines. They also do brakes, transmissions, and AC repair. Frontline Auto Tech, committed to integrity and loyalty on the front line.
Kenton Weaver guarding down the floor for Westview. Trying to see if he can't create a little bit of pressure there as Tice Frank brings it down the floor. Now we got contact and an offensive foul called, and that could be on, well, whoever's on, it's going to be number 4.
Tice Frank picking up his 4th foul.
Frank was going to finish it himself. Gets down the floor a little bit out of control, and there's that pressure from Weaver and runs right into Rensberger. And Weaver won't get, there's nothing in the stat sheet that says Weaver did a good job there, but he created some pressure.
Yep.
Helped create the turnover.
Ace Hardware of Topeka is a small town hardware store, meeting all your hardware needs. They offer premium quality Clark Kensington paint, recommended as a Best Buy. Ace Hardware of Topeka is a Northern Indiana exclusive source for Magnolia Home by Joanne Gaines Premium Paint.
56-54, 4:16 left to go, fourth quarter. Oh man, is this fun. 2 really good teams playing their hearts out. Weaver comes out, gets the ball from Hales. Westview and one of their common sets. They got a Rensberger, now Hostetler. His three is off the iron, no good. Tipped around, but pulled down and controlled nicely by Spencer Ballinger. Ballinger averages 6 points, 6 rebounds a game. 3:44 left to go in a 2-point game. Westview trying to come all the way back. Tice Frank has to give it up. They lob it in. Now jumper from the corner is in and out, wouldn't go. And a rebound put back up and in. Tice Frank got the rebound on the weak side. He knocks it in, his first points of the fourth quarter.
What a tough job by Kenton Weaver. 5'9" going against 6'5" on that backside. Wasn't able to hold up to Tice on that.
Hales got it to Hostetler. Now Hales fires a jumper on the way. It's a 2-pointer. And Elijah Hales with 25 points in the ball game. A timeout called by Oak Hill. 3:09 left to go, fourth quarter. We got a 2-point ball game. The Eagles on top. We're back in a moment here on TV 46 WHME. Lucy Broadcasting and TV 46 WHME bringing you the semi-state from Huntington North High School. Man, this place has been rocking all afternoon. There was a game at 4 o'clock. It was a 1A semi-state. And Southwood a winner over Fort Wayne Blackhawk Christian by 2. We've got ourselves a 2-point ball game here. 3:09 left to go, 58-56. Bill Beck is down on the floor. And Bill, I just am wondering what you're seeing out of Westview. Stayed patient even though they were down by 12 in this ball game.
I think that's exactly what you're seeing, Bob. We talked about this in the pregame. Westview does such a great job of keeping everything level. They don't get high, they don't get low. They keep things such on a level playing field throughout the entire game. I guarantee you their blood pressure on these guys probably hasn't risen but a couple of points in the last hour.
Thank you, Bill Beck. Bill Beck Sideline Report brought to you by Bill's Heating, and you saw a shot of both the coaches there. You talked about poker faces. Can't tell if they're out playing golf or coaching the basketball. I know what they're doing. I've been here all day. 2:58 left to go. Got it to Tice Frank. Trying to get the big man isolated if they can.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to work it inside, but if the three's open, then they're going to take it, and they're going to take a little bit of time off the clock as well.
2:35 left to go. Frank with an elbow. Now goes across the floor. Driving inside, trying to get to the hoop, putting it up too strong, and an over-the-back foul called, and it's going to go against Oak Hill, I think.
Elijah Hills.
Wow.
Looks like they're going to pick up their 7th. Send David Aarons to the line, shooting 1-1.
Aarons came out of there looking like, oh, my bad. Look at the shove there on Yoder.
Yeah, Aarons thinks he's fouled for sure. Quality Floor in Topeka has you covered. At least your floors. They carry carpet, vinyl, ceramic, and wood floors, and they're able to answer your flooring questions. They offer both sales and installation, and they're conveniently located between Topeka and Emma on 600 West. That's Topeka and Emma on 600 West. Quality Floor in Topeka.
2 free throws, 10 points in the ball game now for David Aarons. He came in averaging 10.9. He's done his job. Hales tries to get some penetration. Hostetler out on the left side now, comes open. Got it to the big man. Rensberger gets it back. Hales. Hostetler. Weaver gets fouled. And that's a bump there by Aarons. That's his 4th foul. So 2 key players for Oak Hill have 4 fouls with 2:05 left to go.
Yeah, Tice Frank and David Aarons both with 4 fouls. Both really key players on this team, and they send Keaton Weaver to the line, shooting free throws, sponsored by Weaver Furniture in Shipshewana.
Westview fans, you see in the background there, excited for Weaver, and he knocks it down. Weaver's first point of the game. He'll have another opportunity and cut it to a 2-point game with 2:05 to go. Weaver eyes the basket, knocks it down. 2 big points for Kenton Weaver. Oak Hill trying to get the ball down the floor in a hurry. Got it to Middlesworth. Middlesworth turning. Oh, there was contact. Rensberger went down, no call made. They thought maybe he took a flop, and Middlesworth finishes. He's got 17.
Oak Hill up by 4, minute 45 to go in the game.
Hales, corner to Weaver, back to Hales. Now to Yoder. He turns around, squares up, shot on the way, no good. Rebound is in the hands of Ballinger. Gets it ahead quickly. Ooh, he thought maybe they're going to try to go inside to the big man, but now the head coach, Kevin Renbarger of Oak Hill, wants a timeout. His team's up by 4 with 1:28 left to go here in the fourth quarter. We've got a break. We're coming back to a great finish of the 2A semi-state from Huntington North here on TV 46 WHME. We are here at Huntington North High School, and we got here by coming down Highway 24, but these teams got here a different way. Westview defeated Fort Wayne Canterbury and then beat Andrean 59-55. It was Tipton losing to Oak Hill in their regional final, and that's how Oak Hill got here. 1:24 to go. Ball inside to Middlesworth. Shot up, no good. Hostetler got the rebound. Now it's stolen away, and it's loose, and going back the other way is Ballinger, and he knocks it down. 6-point lead. 1:07 to go. Westview got to pump up some threes. Liza Hales for 3. Knocked it down, and a timeout had been called by head coach Rob Yoder. Well,
wow. Westview timeout sponsored by Tika Livestock Auction and Restaurant. And get a look at that last play. Get a good replay of it here. You can see right there a little bit, got in a hurry, a little bit of bad pass, and Ballinger down and throwing it down as well, taking a 6-point lead here with a minute to go in the game. Shipshe Auto Service is your one-stop service center. Whether you need alignment, maintenance, major or minor repair, tires, or 24-hour towing, Shipshe Auto Service is the place you need. Stop by and see the owner, Brett Hostetler, just south of US 20 and State Road 5 intersection. That's at the US 20 and State Road 5 intersection.
Westview with the basketball. 1 minute exactly left to go. You're down 6. Now that's 2 possessions. If you can hit threes, and this team can hit threes. They've been forced to go outside to shoot threes in the second half. Something that Oak Hill was hoping to make happen, but they didn't realize that Charlie Yoder and company was going to hit so many threes in the second half, but they have. And now they need a couple more. Hales on the inbound. Goes around the defender. Drives inside. Got up off the basket. Put it up. No good. Fouled on the way in. And with the clock stopped, we'll get some free throws. Foul is whistled on Connor Cade. That's his second. Elijah Hales goes to the free throw line. First one on the way is good.
If you want the finest Amish cooking around, well, you need to visit Tiffany's Restaurant in Topeka. Daily specials under $6 and an awesome buffet from 4 to close every Friday and Saturday. Tiffany's give you a dining experience you won't soon forget.
Elijah Hales, free throw away. He's got 27 points in this ball game. Full court pressure by Westview. And the inbounds pass goes into the hands of Tice Frank. Frank getting some pressure. Remember, Frank has 4 fouls. Now he throws it in the corner. No shot clock, obviously. They got it down to Middlesworth, and a foul call when he got the ball, and I don't think that's a bad idea. Unfortunately, the foul is on Yoder. No, it's on Wingard.
Yep, looks like it's on Wingard, picking up his 4th foul. But, of course, Middlesworth, he's one of the guys been in the line almost this whole 4th quarter. Definitely the whole second half.
5 out of 5 for the ball game, now 6 out of 6.
Imagineering Finishing Technologies is a world-class metal finishing company specializing in plating, coating, testing, and consulting services. 58 years as a knowledge source for metal finishing solutions. Reach us at info@iftworldwide.com.
19 points now for Middlesworth. And Warsaw comes down. Hales puts it up. Foul call. 2 free throws coming up for Westview, and that foul is on Middlesworth. That's his 4th. Nope. Yeah, that's his 4th.
Yeah, 4th for Middlesworth, 4th for Aarons, 4th for Frank. If Westview was able to get this game to overtime.
Just thinking the same thing, partner. Might have a big advantage there. Free throw up by Hales. Rolls around and goes. Hales with 28 points.
Career high 31 in a loss to East Noble last year for Hales. See if we can match that tonight and get there. Be good for Westview. It'd be good numbers here.
Made them both. 29 points. 35 seconds left to go. It's a 4-point game. Weaver doing a great job again, trying to. Oh, there's an offensive foul. You betcha.
You saw that coming. The arm came up. He got in front of him, and that's Frank's 5th foul.
Tice Frank will foul out. And he lost his composure right here. Watch this bump right there. Put the arm out. There's the shoulder, the arm, everything.
As soon as you dip that shoulder and throw that arm out, you're going to get called.
Look at Kenton Weaver.
Weaver
found a way to help my team.
That whole time, Weaver's trying to play him aggressive, and if he got the foul called, he got it called, but they weren't calling it until Frank lowered that shoulder.
And now the head coach, Kevin Renbarger, calling his team over. He's got a little bit of time to decide who's coming in, but he's got plenty of depth on this team, and he's played a lot of great players, but boy, what a big turnover it is. You're down 4, and you're going to get a chance to get the basketball. It's a player control foul, so no free throws right here. It'll be Kenton Weaver inbounding to Elijah Hales. 28 seconds left to go. Is there magic at Westview? Elijah Hales looked up, got down low. Cross jumper is good. Hales with 31, which ties his career high.
Timeout.
Timeout call. We've got 20 seconds to go. We got a quick timeout. We're right back here at Huntington in a moment on TV 46. Our fourth quarter sponsor tonight, Triple M Tire and Service. And man, have we got a dandy ball game. 20.7 seconds left to go. Oak Hill 66, Westview 64. They battle from 12 points time to come back and have a chance to maybe still tie or win the ball game. For Bo Hunt, if I'm Oak Hill, I'm a little concerned. My best ball handler, Tice Frank, just fouled out of the ball game.
Yeah, I mean, Tice has done a great job here in the second half of really handling the ball for Oak Hill, bringing it up the floor as well. Westview now will down by 2. See what kind of pressure they do here with 20 seconds to go. I'm sure they're going to have to get up and really pressure and get into somebody. Try to get that turnover first and then cause the foul second, send them to the line. The Warriors have 8 fouls, so it's only going to be a 1-and-1 at this time still.
Full court pressure again by Westview. And a foul. Boy, it looked like Wingard took an elbow or a whack to the face.
Yeah, Weaver come around. He was trying to foul, but it looked like Ballinger really got him a little bit in the face on that. Might have been a little acting.
Ballinger, 77% free throw shooter on the season. 19.5 to go. That action took less than 2 seconds.
Yep, Rob Yoder calling the timeout. Timeout sponsored by Topeka Livestock Auction and Restaurant in Shipshewana.
Next week, Bo, we got state final action here on TV 46. And it'll begin at 10:30 in the morning with the Class 1A championship game. That'll be followed by the 2A game, and then there'll be a break. Come back at 6 o'clock for the 3A action. And then the championship game in Class 4A, which will be decided between Carmel and Warren Central. Let's take a look at what Elijah Hales has done in this ball game. You know, there have been other guys that have played reasonably well. Obviously, Charlie Yoder's in double figures, but they're overplaying on Yoder. And so it's been up to Elijah Hales to get it done, and has he gotten it done? 31 points. And he's gotten it down to a 2-point ball game. At the free throw line now for Oak Hill is Spencer Ballinger, 77% free throw shooter on the season. First one on the way is good.
Great job by Ballinger, really stepping up and icing. You can see that senior leadership that he shows, that presence out there. Not nervous at all, stepping up to that line.
Second one is good. He's got 18 points. 18 seconds to go. Elijah Hales pulls up, jumper on the way, rolls around, wouldn't go. Rebound is down to Oak Hill, and coming out of there with it was David Ahrens, and he was fouled with 9.9 to go.
Yoder picking up his 4th foul. Ahrens going to the line, shooting 2, up by 4 with 9.9 to go here in the semi-state. Winner of this goes to the state championship.
Aaron's going to the free throw line. And Aaron makes it a 5-point ball game. Timeout, Oak Hill. Bill Beck will be joining us on the floor with our IU South Bend fulfilling the promise player of the game. Boy, a lot of candidates depending on who wins, obviously.
Yeah, you know, Oak Hill with Ballinger and Middlesworth, two guys that we were looking at the beginning of the game. The keys to win for these are the key players, and both of them putting up close to 20 points tonight. And then Elijah Hales, 31, tying his career high with 31 points. What a fantastic job he's done in this game as well.
I'll give a shout out to Jeremiah Hochstetler, who would have been in the lineup today. Would have been able to eat up some good minutes. Good defensive player, a senior. Suffered a broken collarbone early in the season. Came back, was able to play in the sectional championship and hurt it again. Hurt another collarbone, so he's out. But it's a limited roster for Westview, but don't feel sorry for the Warriors. That's the way they play. And they've got a great team coming back for next year.
Yeah, Jeremiah, senior, Sam Sharp, a senior, and Kenton Weaver, a senior. Other than that, hey, all these guys are coming back. They have a really young group here. And this Oak Hill team, these guys have been building this for a while. A lot of seniors out there.
9.9 seconds left to go. And at the free throw line, David Aarons, who now has 10 points in the ball game. Couple of free throws, knocked it down. 70-64, 2 3-pointers would tie it. There's one on the way, no good. Rebound put back up and no good. And that's going to do it. The horn will sound and the Oak Hill Golden Eagles have won the semi-state championship here at Huntington North, defeating the Westview Warriors 70-64. You can point to a lot of things as being crucial in this game. The early foul trouble to Nick Rensberger. The overplay and defense against Charlie Yoder, which give Oak Hill credit as they, Bill Beck's going to be down on the floor and waiting for the two teams to shake hands, and he'll have our IU South Bend fulfilling the promise player of the game. And as I said, you couldn't have gone wrong with Elijah Hales. He had 31 points. Bill Beck is down on the sidelines, and he's got our IU fulfilling the promise player of the game, Caleb Middlesworth. Bill?
Caleb, you guys going to the state finals. Talk about the defense you guys played today. This is a hard team to defend, isn't it?
Yeah, they had two good guys in Yoder and Hales that we knew we had to get stopped from the get-go. And if we let them go at any given point, they would have been a big problem for us.
What makes your defense, I mean, big is big, you can play big, but what makes your defense so tough?
I think that we got a lot of size, a lot of length, and a lot of athleticism that really keeps us going throughout the whole game.
I know the Oak Hill girls program has been to the state finals 3 times in the last decade or couple decades. What's this mean for the boys program to go to state?
Oh, it's big. There's a little bit of rivalry with those two programs, but I mean, it's been a goal throughout the whole year. We beefed up our schedule this year, and I think we did it.
Thank you. Good luck. Congratulations, young man. What a great game by Caleb Middlesworth.
Absolutely, Bill Beck, and thank you so much for your effort today with the Bills Heating sideline reports, not only today, but all during the tournament season. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have our electrifying play of the game. We'll have our woe stop of the game, and we're going to thank a lot of people for a lot of hard work during this season. I'm Bob Nagel with Bo Hunt and Bill Beck. Chuck Freeby on the road with Notre Dame baseball, all part of the TV46 family. Proud to bring you this semi-state and a big win for the Oak Hill Golden Eagles.
Thanks for watching the WHME TV46 High School Game of the Week, brought to you by
And we can't thank those sponsors enough for allowing us to bring you high school sports, football in the fall, basketball in the winter, and man, to finish it up with a semi-state here at Huntington North. A tremendous game, 70-64. The Eagles of Oak Hill High School move on to the state championship game. Congratulations to Rob Yoder and all the wonderful folks over at Westview. What a season they had, and came in here today with just one loss, and it took everything that Oak Hill had to beat them, and both the stats were pretty even, except when you looked at the balanced scoring that usually you get from Westview. Outstanding day today, certainly from Elijah Hales, and a good effort by Charlie Yoder, but they just didn't have the other guys come through, and that, I think, was the size that Oak Hill had inside.
Yeah, I think that was exactly what it was. It was not just the size, but it was the senior leadership and quality of basketball that Oak Hill had. They look like veterans. They were veterans out there, and they just did a great job, and they were the better team today.
Well, I think that's a very good point, and we're going to take a look at a couple of our special features. The electrical workers of Local 153 bring you our electrifying play of the game, and, well, this was a kind of a double-edged sword. Westview had the ball, key possession, and a little strip job from behind, stolen away, and Ballinger goes in and slams it in. Boy, that lit up the crowd here and gave Oak Hill a 7-point lead at that point of the ball game. And just congratulations to a team that played very well. That feature brought to you by the electrical workers of Local 153. They're cutting down the nets here at Huntington North, and while they do that, I want to tell you about the woe stop of the game, brought to you by the Indiana Criminal Justice Institute. And this was really, we thought, a big play in the game because it was a 4-point game at the time. And down the floor come Oak Hill and the push and shove, and that's Kenton Weaver. Gets a lot of credit for the job that he did there. He took the first hit and then took another one. And I love the smile on his face. I'm not going to score a lot of points, but you know what? Just help my team. And that's what it's about. And basketball is so special in the state of Indiana. And those guys, a lot of them will be back next year for Westview. And again, that woe stop of the game brought to you by the Indiana Criminal Justice Institute to remind you not to drink and drive, and also get off the cell phone when you're driving. Be safe out there. And I tell you what, we had a tremendous day today, and we've had a great season. You think about all the great teams that we had a chance to cover this year. The Riley Wildcats, who went down in Semistate today, Culver Academy, advanced. You know, you think about the Marion Knights, what a great season they had, and Culver wins on a free throw with 0.8 of a second to go. So how close were the Knights to getting there? We saw some great games. Our other teams in the area, Washington had themselves a good season. We saw Mishawaka with a new coach do some fun things. I think about Penn and the size they had, and they're going to have some of that back next year as well. So we're just thrilled to have been a part of Northern Indiana high school basketball this year. We can't thank our crew and staff enough for all their wonderful work. And Chuck Freeby would love to be here to say thanks as well. But Chuck's with Notre Dame baseball down in Florida. And I guess our next broadcast will be in the football season coming up in August. It'll be warmer then, I'm pretty sure. I'm Bob Nagel for Bo Hunt and Bill Beck. I want to thank our producer director today, Joe Fertina. We also want to thank Dean Korsmo and all his staff. Tom Ward on audio, Tommy Tahara on the graphics today. Thank you, Tom. And we just got so many wonderful, talented people that give everything they have to help us with our broadcasts each and every week. And again, we want to thank all of our sponsors who we couldn't do these games without them. And I think most of them, if not all of them, are in because they love what high school sports represents in our community and make plans next year to get out and see some games. They did a great job here today at Huntington. Our thanks to all the staff here at Huntington North High School. And we just are going to be heading into the off-season now. We'll have the state championships for you next week here on TV 46, produced in Indianapolis. That's going to do it. I'm Bob Nagel for Bo Hunt and Bill Beck. Thanks for being with us. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Have a great night.